What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode of Breakdowns with Brian, we are going to be going over my 2016 F-150. If you saw in a previous video, I showed you how to check the transmission fluid because I was having kind of a shudder. I got this off of another YouTuber that said that it did a pretty good job. So I'm going to go ahead and do this hopefully quick and easy fix before I really have to dig into it and possibly replace the torque converter, redo all the oil and the filter in the transmission. But I will put this in, run down the road a little bit, try to make the torque converter transmission do its little shudder that it's been doing occasionally. But it says instant fix, easy to install, works with everything. The original torque converter, shudder eliminator, and rough shifting corrector. So I don't have anything as far as rough shifting. I just have that little shudder at like 15 to 2000 RPMs, and you give it just a little bit of gas. Not enough for it to downshift, not enough for it to jump 500 or even 200 RPMs. It's really just going to be just for that little bit, and the whole thing shudders like it is hitting a rumble strip. So I'm going to throw this in there real quick, and I will take it down the road probably about 5 miles, come back on the interstate, and then come back and get with the video again. All right, before I get on the interstate and do all that, let me do a little recap on this. I got this from, I don't know, it was either AutoZone or Discount Auto Parts, one of those. It was like $13 rounded up. It is like heat shrunk here. So as soon as you cut the tab off, it's gonna leak a little bit. So you definitely want to make sure that when you cut the tab off, it's gonna be standing straight up, maybe against a tire or something. But other than that, let me jump in here and see what we got. All right, guys, I just did about 3 miles on the interstate, and somehow that stuff is actually working. I'm really trying to duplicate the issue that I was having, roughly about this much with just a little bit. And I tell you what, I don't feel the shudder. Now the real test will be doing more than about 4 miles. So I'll be going to work a little later on, and it'll be about 15 to 20 miles interstate, which will really give it the test. I am in southern Ohio, so we do have a few hills here that'll get me that little bit of RPMs that I need to go up some of the hills. But I'll come back with that. But as of right now, really trying to duplicate the issue, and I'm having a hard time doing it. So like I said, I'll get back with you a little later on. All right, guys, so that last video was recorded on the 16th of August. It is now the 24th of September, so it's been about 5 to 6 weeks, and I've put probably about 1,500 miles on the truck. I have had no issues with shudders, stutters, or vibrations when it comes to the torque converter or the transmission. So if you want a quick fix, go ahead and buy the shudder fix at your local store. Go ahead and put that in. I have had no issues. I've seen a couple of videos where people say that it only worked for, you know, like a couple of weeks or something. So I really wanted to get into a month or so on how well it worked. But if you liked the video, hit that like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything else about the truck or about this video, leave a comment down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Until next time, guys.